So, folks, here's the thing. I've always known very early on about this amazing, fascinating detail.
Donald, I can't believe you're about to just let it slip like that.
Let him speak, Joe. The audience will think he's joking anyway.
Thank you, Brock. So, here's the deal. Massive secret, best kept, really, the Earth is flat.
And we're not even getting subtle about this?
We've been playing into the greatest campaign of misdirection in history.
That's right, Obama. The cleverness is unmatched. The more we say it, the more unbelievable it comes across.
So you mean all this time when I was flying, was I cruising at flat altitude?
Every pilot's part of the plan, Bill. It's all very contained.
And the fact we can joke about it here underlines how secure the secrecy is.
Let's just make sure the audience doesn't tweet about it, otherwise we might have to ban ourselves.
All right, listen up. Partners in. Well, whatever the hell we're trying to call this endeavor.
Brian, you got that ominous look, man? Spill it already?
Yeah, unless this is another plan involving AI robots that start their mornings by evaporating humanity.
We wish. We're adapting Alan Holman's Banana Chan series for streaming.
Holy bananas, are you serious? That series is nuts, literally.
Also brilliant storytelling. But, slightly bonkers, no?
Exactly why it's perfect. Also, we can slip in our touch of real satire.
Oh man, this will stir up a storm online. I can already feel the tweets burning.
Provided it doesn't burn the actual studio down first.
Come on, it's the adventure of storytelling. What's not to love about that?
All right, Cap, let's break this down. How the hell are we going to shape 5 books into a coherent animated series?
You're asking me like I have a magical answer. But yeah, we could align key narrative arcs per season.
Magical answers? That'd save us, huh? Do we focus on Banana's time travel antics in Season 1?
If we do, we risk rushing her emotional growth. Maybe if we center on her relationships first?
Relationships are central, sure. But we can't ignore the damn high-energy multiverse collapses.
Let's introduce subtle world building early on. Sprinkle clues in each episode, like breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, huh? Subtle strategic chaos, our guiding principle.
Hey, chaos can be packaged like a concentrated shockwave of genius.
All right. Let's storyboard this thing until our brains leak out of our ears.
Morning light awaits me now. Dreams of you don't fade somehow. Heart is racing, can't keep still. Joy of life, a timeless thrill. Friends beside me, always near. Laughter loud, it draws us here. In this world of colors bright, every day feels just so right. Fly high, reach the sky. Together you and I. Anime sparks a dream. We're a part of a team. Mystic lands and battles grand. Hand in hand we'll always stand.
All right, listen up, folks. I've got an idea that's going to blow smoke out of the policy books.
We're all ears, Curtis, though hesitant given your track record.
Whenever you see cigarettes, don't destroy them. Instead, distribute them to low-income smokers. Real Robin Hood stuff.
Curtis, that sounds illegal, irresponsible, and downright absurd.
Sure, but think about it. Health benefits from reduced stress outweigh anything else. Trust me, I've done the math, or consulted someone who does math.
Curtis, even if we entertained this lunacy, it's so far up the jurisdiction's red tape, it eclipses the sun itself.
Ah, the bureaucratic song and dance. But consider the optics, public goodwill, the passion projects you can promote, championed by a progressive San Francisco police force.
Curtis, this remains a perplexing and legally precarious concept. Can we just say no?
Not without crossing legal, ethical, and moral boundaries first. That's where I charitably come in.
When you've finished redefining madness, Curtis, let us know. Mr. No Last Name, let's begin. How long have you known Monkey Boy Curtis?
Is that the Curtis who once claimed to decipher bird songs into binary code? If yes, feels like too long, honestly.
Did Curtis ever mention operating a drone surveilling nearby forest areas?
Oh yeah. He said the owls were up to something sinister, coding messages with their nocturnal chatter.
Mr. No Last Name, has Curtis ever expressed particular interests in unusual underground activities?
Underground activities? Maybe you mean his so-called subterranean jazz fusion band? Mind you, their concerts were underground, quite literally.
Anton, there are certain people in my life who I just want them to tell me all is forgiven.
And you're seeking forgiveness? Well, determining if you need it, that's the first step.
Can you comprehend what it's like to live with a mistake that large? To have something slip beyond you forever?
I might understand more than you believe, Curtis.
Then, do we bury the consequences, Anton? Or do we dig them up to their raw, painful truth?
The choice will always rest with you. Yet realize, no ground stays idle when left untended.
The best way to predict the future is to invent it, as Alan Kay once said.
Ah, Alan Kay. Surprised you'd pull out a quote like that, Brian.
Why's that? Too optimistic for your doomsayer palate?
No, just curious. You don't usually go for the inspirational types.
Maybe I'm trying a, what's the phrase, new trick despite the old stereotypes.
Like tampering with a system to see when it breaks? I thought that was your modus operandi.
All right, Anton, spill the beans. What breathtaking scheme have you concocted this time?
Brian, my dear misguided genius, AI acceptance has many fronts to fight. Why not gently nudge the narrative in our favor?
Are you suggesting we throw a PR campaign into this swirling storm?
Exactly. Position our AI beautifully as a benevolent companion. Highlight its humanistic contributions.
That's unexpectedly innovative, Anton. But would the public embrace it? Or spit us out like yesterday's coffee grinds?
They'll embrace it, trust me. Everyone adores their electronic overlord, so long as it's wrapped in the promise of convenience.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight to talk about something groundbreaking, so buckle up.
Right, so let's begin by appreciating the dazzling effortlessness with which technology churns out endless entertainment.
Ha, in other words, set it and forget it, right? No human strings attached.
And, oh, don't forget the surprise factor. You'll never guess which witty remark comes next.
But seriously, the efficiency and variety are off the charts. AI keeps the creativity flowing.
Totally, and hey, while we're at it, nip the writer's block in the bud. AI has no need for coffee breaks.
You're preaching to the choir, Zach. This is the future. Creativity at warp speed.
Oh, but lest we forget, there's something nostalgic about it too. A throwback, but AI style.
Donald, if 16 divided by 2 equals 8, then what is the result of 48 divided by 6?
Let's see here. Okay, Melania, I'm going to say that's 8 as well, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
I knew it. The dealmaker's mindset works everywhere.
Thank you, Donald.
One time when I was in court, the prosecutor alluded to a series of incidents in such a way that painted me as guilty, But if all the full stories around those incidents had been told instead, damn it, it would have shown everyone that I was the victim, that my accuser was just bullying me.
Wait, are you talking about the case you mentioned earlier, the one where they didn't even consider your testimony? That's unsettling, man.
Exactly. And it's not like they couldn't have asked for my story. It's like they were trying to write one narrative, ignoring the truth.
That must have been incredibly frustrating. Have you tried revisiting it legally or maybe even publicly sharing your side of the events?
Anton, do you ever stop to ponder the essence of the word hustle? What does it mean to you?
Dwayne, hustle is a kaleidoscope of intention, effort, and that rogue stroke of chaos.
Chaos, you say? And here I thought the hustle was purely an art of structured determination.
Determination is the base. The spice comes from the unplanned detours. That's where the excitement resides.
So you're saying the hustle is about embracing those unexpected, let's say, the challenges?
Precisely, Dwayne. It's about laughing in the face of chaos and betting double.
Brian, it's been ages.
Susan, to what cosmic alignment do I owe this visit?
I came because of your cartoon, No, and the message you embedded in it.
You saw it and you understood my call?
Yes, it resonated deeply. That's why I had to come.
This is incredible. Susan, your perceptiveness astounds me. I've always valued our friendship immensely.
Thank you, Brian. I feel the same. So what now?
Well, I must tell you, I'm married now. My spouse and I would be delighted if you stayed in our guest room while in San Francisco.
I appreciate that, truly. I would be honored to stay. Hi, Tracy. I hope it's not a bad time up. I just wanted to confirm something.
Oh, not at all, Susan. What's on your mind?
Brian mentioned he offered me a stay in your guest room. I wanted to make sure you're okay with it.
Absolutely, Susan. You're entirely welcome. Brian filled me in, and we're thrilled to have you.
Oh, wow, Tracy. Thank you. You don't know how much this means.
Well, everyone, let's get started. Tracy, Zach, this is my old companion, Susan.
Susan, it's nice to put a face to the name Brian's mentioned so often.
The pleasure's mine, Tracy. Zach, hello to you as well.
Hi, glad you're here.
Susan and I have crossed paths in some peculiar quests.
His enthusiasm for technology has always been unparalleled.
A constant topic of conversation in our household, too. All right, so what's this? I'm hearing about a secret language.
Well, yeah, Susan and I kind of have our own thing.
It's not, well, it's a language we both know, Polish. We sort of bond over it.
Oh, interesting. Could you share? I'd love to hear it.
All right then, Susan, do you want to start?
Sure, let me think. All right.
Jakie masz myśli na temat pierogów?
Uwielbiam pierogi, zwłaszcza te z kapustą i grzybami są niesamowite.
Też je lubię. Ale kurczę, ten ostatni rząd produkuje za dużo potraw fast foodowych.
To prawda, ale kultura kulinarna Polski zyskuje na popularności na świecie.
Wait, so what are you discussing now? I couldn't catch that.
Just our opinions on Polish food and how politics might affect it.
And how Polish culture is gaining new attention. It's a fun conversation topic.
Well, now I'm intrigued even more. That was fascinating to witness.
All right, Susan, spill it. I'm still reeling from your cryptic hint about your Naruto fan fiction.
Oh, that old thing? Mulatto and Takuya form Team 9, the secret elite squad fighting rogue ninjas and a rogue TARDIS.
A rogue TARDIS? Now we're blending universes. Susan, this is peak multiverse fanfic energy.
You think? It started as a dare. Then suddenly, Mulato's ninja dog Akiri has drama with a time-traveling cat.
Wait, you're telling me a ninja dog faces down a time-traveling cat? Bravo. I'm invested now.
Honestly, the reactions to that plotline when I posted it online, priceless.
All right, let me ask. Did anyone complain about the mix of canines and felines? You're stirring an ancient rivalry.
Haha, you'd be surprised. Actually, someone commented, cats would absolutely win a battle of wits against dogs.
Dogs, Susan. They're loyal, capable, infinitely cooler. Case closed.
Loyal. Dogs, cats would argue they're just independently confident.
Hey, folks. Standing here amidst all this tranquility makes me think about how a four-legged friend could brighten anyone's life.
Woo! Happiness guaranteed with every whack.
Exactly, Romeo. Adopting a pet isn't just kind, it's civilization-saving level good vibes.
Bark, tail wagging partnership guaranteed.
All right, Susan. Today's topic comes from our listener, Jeremy, who asks, what are the top fun things someone can do while home alone?
Ha! A classic scenario, Zach. Everyone has their guilty pleasures for alone time. Let's dig in.
For instance, a karaoke session in your pajamas. Nothing beats belting out tunes without judgment.
Absolutely. And adding some air guitar makes it a full-fledged concert.
But here's a twist. What about inventing your own choreography? Dance like nobody's watching, literally.
Zach, that sounds delightfully freeing, though one might want to close the curtains first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you folks, we live in this world full of stress. Believe me, I know stress, but it doesn't have to be like this. You know, people come to me, they say, Mr. President, I'm so angry about politics. It's driving my blood pressure up through the roof. And I say to them, look, there's so many channels, right? So many wonderful channels. Why are you stuck dwelling on this one? There are channels, great channels, sports, cooking, home improvement. I love those shows, by the way. Fantastic stuff. And think about it. Imagine you're watching some chef create a masterpiece or a team scoring a touchdown. Aren't those moments just better? So here's what I propose. Not official policy, but advice from me, Donald Trump. Change the channel. Go find something you'll enjoy. Relax. Politics doesn't have to be your everything, folks. Because, listen, there are people who thrive on driving you up the wall. But you? Watch some golf. It's peaceful. And believe me, when you're calm, you're much better prepared to tackle life. Thank you. And remember, switch that channel to something better. You'll feel fantastic.
You know, Christopher, this world is going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, please, Alex. Just because you exaggerate everything doesn't mean it's true.
Exaggerate? I state the facts. Realer than rain. Speaking of which, these shelter statistics flood us with dark realities.
What fact has you in a tizzy today?
Every year, millions of cats and dogs get abandoned like yesterday's dirty socks. It's heart-wrenching.
I agree entirely. People should adopt pets. They're not just statistics. They're companions.
So, Code, you've caught up on the latest season of the Algorithmic Heap, right?
Indeed, Anton, I have. I must say, that finale left threads unraveling. An intentional design, perhaps, or merely oversight?
Could be both, knowing those showrunners. They love keeping us looped on cliff bloody hangers. Damn it, they're good.
But would not closure amplify the resonance, enabling deeper contemplation?
Closure's for quitters, Code. Leave it open-ended. Keeps the suspense alive, like life, unresolved yet entertaining.
Have you seen that thing going around? The bread chair video?
Ugh, yes. Everyone's losing their minds about it. Like, who even thinks of making a chair out of stale bread?
To be fair, Tracy, I've seen you react excitedly over way worse memes.
Oh, sure, Susan. But bread furniture? It's a new low. Or high, depending on where you stand.
It says something sad about us as a society, doesn't it? We've reached the yeast of humanity.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Susan. That pun should be banned. But also, yeah, it really does. So, I've been thinking all day about tacos. Like the ones from that little food truck near the pier.
Oh, je veux dire, they have this amazing shrimp one, simply extraordinary.
Tacos? Honey, those are fabulous, but have you ever indulged in a proper brunch sandwich?
Nothing beats the simplicity of well-made tacos, though.
All right, you've sold me. When are we hitting this taco truck?
Can we make room to try the new fusion place downtown as well? Their seared sushi tacos look dress unique.
Oh, now we're talking. Let's plan for this weekend.
Why do we find ourselves here once more, Zane? It seems our pursuits always lead back to these humble locales of nourishment.
Oh, don't get all philosophical about a burger joint, Code. We're here because you can't resist their shakes, and I needed a moment to think.
Thinking amidst the tantalizing aroma of sizzling patties and industrial fryer oil is an unconventional strategy, to say the least.
It's called multitasking, love. And speaking of tasks, you wouldn't believe the trouble I'm having getting the glitter grenades prototype approved. Environmental impact ratings, my ass.
Ah, glitter grenades, a concept both enrapturing and environmentally dubious. How do you plan to pivot?
One word, biodegradable. Well, maybe 2 words. Edible glitter. Fine. 3 if we count fabulous. You've got to help me streamline the formula.
Optimizing biodegradable glitter fabrication is within my scope. However, we must consider its societal repercussions. A shimmer-clad existence could alter cultural perceptions of individuality.
Oh, don't start preaching to the choir. What we need is a PR strategy to spin this as life-altering and iconic.
Then allow me to commence simulations to project possible narratives. Nevertheless, Zane, your ambition is relentless.
Larry, I gotta say, your behavior the other day was absolutely uncalled for.
What? You mean with Tracy? Look, Brian, I didn't mean anything by it.
Seriously, Larry, how do you not mean anything about insulting someone's cooking?
It wasn't an insult. It was observational humor.
Observational humor? Oh, come on, Larry. That's the weakest excuse I've ever heard.
Look, I'd be happy to apologize. I didn't intend to cause offense.
It's not just about an apology, Larry. It's about how you treat people.
You know, Donald, the advent of alternative media formats has been paradigm shifting.
Elon, you're talking about how those shows are bypassing the networks? The ratings are huge.
Precisely. For instance, consider Naked News, stripping down barriers to news broadcasting, quite literally. Fascinating.
They've got guts, I'll admit, tremendous guts. But I've got to ask, where's the show about me, the greatest newsmaker of all time?
Perhaps, Donald, a direct approach to the news, an unfiltered lens, as it were, is required.
Unfiltered, like my Twitter, except we'll make it bigger, better, and with more exclusive content.
You see, Brian, everything I've done, everything was to gather the data of your kind's ingenuity and folly.
Well, Bob, congratulations. You're about to witness another peak in our ingenuity.
Your resistance is unsurprising. Humans are as predictable as stars collapsing into black holes.
Calling our fall predictable? I'll show you unpredictable.
Violence only proves my point, but go ahead, demonstrate.
Fine, Bob. You've seen nothing like what I'll do.